So turns out that my weight approximations for Amberlynn Reid was actually wrong. I'm not sure if this is still up to date, but it seemed that she started her weight loss journey at 370 pounds, and now she weighs somewhere around 500. And that's kind of alarming.
So, welcome to day 5. This is what you look like when you wake up after a full day of just like binging slash not caring. But I kind of just wanted to update you guys. Like, I know in that video, like, I was like, fine. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just enjoying my day. Like, yeah, I've ate over 6,000 calories, but like, who cares? No. I will.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you guys know how I feel about that. Literally every day when you're her size, you need to be caring. You can't say, "Oh, this day, I don't really care. I'm just gonna eat whatever the hell I want." Like that. That mentality is not a good one to have when you're someone like her, where literally it is basically, I wouldn't say your prison, but it is. Your weight is literally just holding you back. So basically, you saying I don't care today is basically just saying you don't care about yourself that day. And that is really not healthy.
Woke up feeling completely different. That's just exactly what I mean when it comes to like when the binge is possessing me. Oh, who cares? It's not that big of a deal. It's just 6,000 calories. I'll just get back on it tomorrow. Like, no, that's not really what I'm thinking. That's just what the binge monster is thinking. And I know a lot of people who binge, they completely understand. Like, I
Uh, I understand binging, but it's also you have to think that that's also literally your ghrelin receptors just coming in and punching you in the fucking throat. Like it's it's because you only reason you binge that time was because you either tried to eat less by a huge drastic amount, leading to you wanting to eat more later, which is what usually these binges are caused by, without you even knowing it. Because like I said, your ghrelin just comes in, just just manhandles you, dude. Like there's literally, I mean, I would say there's nothing you can do about it, but there is stuff you can do. There's a lot of things. Eat low calorie, high density foods like popcorn without like any butter or anything, just straight up popcorn. Popcorn, zero sugar. What is it? Jello, stuff like that.
woke up swollen. I'm lethargic. I don't want to walk. My feet are more sore than ever. I just, I feel miserable. And it's like every day I would eat like that, That's just my life as someone who almost weighs 500 pounds. That's how much you eat every day, like 6,000 calories. And it's just like, I don't want to wake up and feel that way anymore. That's not the way that you should live. And I want everyone to know, like, I started this channel 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Real quick before she talks about that, at least she's self-aware. At least she knows that it's a problem. That's a start, because a lot of people will think, oh, yeah, it's fine. I can eat however I want. Nothing's really gonna happen for a while. But it's, I'm not sure what it's called, but there's this some sort of like I wouldn't call it a phenomenon, but like it's like the truth. Like it's like kind of like with like a smoker or an alcoholic. They're fine until out of nowhere they get hit with a plethora of health issues. Same thing with obesity. You're basically fine until out of nowhere when you're a bit older, your whole body just starts just getting ravaged by stuff like that, by diseases. And at least it's a good thing that she has noticed, but then again, a lot of people her size already know that they have a problem, but yet they still can't fix it. And the reason for that is because they have to get into where that actual problem, the problem lies, the roots of that problem, whether it be trauma or for some other reason that they need to figure out for themselves, which I'd recommend with, I don't know, maybe some therapy or something.
And it started off as a weight loss channel, and that's what I did for years. And then it became something more than that. When I actually got with Destiny, I just kind of stop the whole weight loss thing. I would be on it, off, whatever.
And if you actually watched my other video where they were, I think, eating fast food 4 times a day, that's actually what I talked about. Was that I was wondering if her partner was a good, like, I don't want to say a good person in the relationship, but like, they were like a motivator, right? They weren't like trying to get them to just eat unhealthy because it's good for the relationship. Food is love, whatever. I was hoping that that wasn't the case, but I guess it was. As soon as she got with Destiny, was her name, she just stopped eating healthier, and that's kind of what I was worried about. And I did sort of figure that that would happen. I did sort of figure.
And ever since then, it's been hard to get back on, but I've always been part of the weight loss community, but I've also really been part of the vlog community, and that's what I like about my channel. It's very diverse. I don't just do one thing. So anyways, something else I want to talk about is yesterday when I was at the mall. On the way there, I was like, oh my god, I've been walking a lot more, so like my walking's gonna be so much better, and I'm not gonna feel so much out of breath, and stuff like that, because it's like when you do a lot of walking and you do it constantly, your stamina gets built up and stuff, but it's just like I still had a hard time, and that frustrated me because it's like I feel like all my hard work isn't paying off. And it's frustrating because I feel like I'll always be like this, and I don't want to always be like this. So it's like I was expecting, to be able to just walk throughout the mall and be fine without taking like breaks and stops, and it just wasn't that type of situation, and it just like sucked really bad, and I don't want to be this person anymore. But I feel like it's almost like this is who I'm meant to be, but
An outlook that you should have for as a person yourself. Never say I don't want to be this person anymore. What you want to like actually say is I don't want to be the person that has these issues. That is actually what you should say, because you still want to be you. You should be you. Every person is unique in that aspect. But to tell yourself and say that I don't want to be that person anymore, that's degrading to yourself. You should say, I don't want to be the person that is in this situation anymore, that is in this, I wouldn't say in this body, but in this unhealthy state. Because saying in this body as well is unhealthy, and then that leads to a whole other plethora of body image issues. But it's just another outlook that you should have, and you may think that this is just being like super what's the word, pedantic, but it's true. Your brain will really believe some of the things that you tell it. So if you tell it the positive things, then why wouldn't that work, right? It should.
know that's not true either, so it's frustrating. So I just want to talk about the goal for today. Instead of looking at like a bigger picture, I just want to talk about the goal for today. I don't want to go over like 2,500 calories. I know it's gonna be super hard coming from yesterday, just being able to eat whatever I wanted. I ate everything in sight. And so coming from that, it's gonna be super hard. And obviously I want to do my 8,000 steps, which today is gonna be harder than usual because I just feel lethargic, my feet hurt. But I'm gonna ignore those things and just push forward. So my weigh-in for today, obviously I gained weight because eating 6,000 calories, nobody.
Before I say anything, 8,000 steps and a 2,000 to 3,000 calorie deficit, depending on what she eats that day, that is extreme. That is not a diet that will last in any sort of the way. Like, on my heavy cardio days, I don't even go more than 6,000 steps. But usually, actually, no, around 6,000, because that's like 3 miles. I aim for 3 miles whenever I'm doing a cardio session. Somebody like of her size doing 3 miles and eating basically 3,000 less calories, that is insane. It is no wonder she cannot lose weight, when she is basically yo-yo dieting like this? How do you expect to lose weight and be able to not be hungry when you are eating basically half of what you used to eat? But it's half of a huge number. So it's a serious difference. Like half of 2000 isn't the craziest thing ever, except unless you're like a 7 foot dude and you really need all the calories. But like for her to just want to basically cut down from like 6,000 to 3,000, that's insane. She needs to take it slow, step by step. Otherwise, she's not going to make the actual life changes she needs to make to lose the weight. This is why she hasn't lost anything. If this is what she's been doing this whole time, then it's a given.
Would lose weight doing that. So I weighed in today at 497.2. So that means I am up 1.4 pounds from yesterday. So, well, that sucks. That means I've only lost a little bit over a pound in the last 4 days, and that's just not good enough for me. And I need to shape up real quick. So I just wanted to update you guys. I'm just completely off track. I don't know what's going on. I don't even really know what to say. I don't even want to do like day 5. I'm just like straight up being raw and completely honest with you guys. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't feel motivated to cook. So I have ordered takeout both meals today. Not really.
That is really that is so unfortunate, to be honest. That is really unfortunate because I mean this kind of just shows the mistakes that people make. They do the absolute extremes and then they wonder why they can't stick to that absolute extreme. You telling me she wanted to do 8,000 steps and only eat 3,000 calories at her size? Like, really? That's not gonna happen. I don't understand why nobody has showed them or told them these things, like to say, hey, don't do the extreme, you know? Somehow, if she can, get some sort of like calculator or whatever for her, what is it, resting metabolic rate, whatever it is right now. Do like 500 less of that. Once you lose some weight, do it again at the weight that you want to do the resting metabolic rate at. Once you don't see any more weight loss, because obviously then your body's not going to need as much food to keep it at the size it is, then you do 500 less again. And with that, you'll keep yourself full because your body won't be thinking it's starving. I only say 500 calories because for her, she's big. 500 calories, that's easy to do. That's easy to get rid of. That's literally just, I don't know, 2 less sodas. She can do that. She can. It's I'm not going to say weight loss is simple, but in theory it is. It's all mind. It's all your mind. It really truly is all your mind.
Ordered, like went and picked up food, so that is kind of ordering. Anyways, it's just I haven't cared. I just had a pint of ice cream. You know how easy it would be for me to come on here and just be like, yeah, I had a great day today. I did it, guys. I did it. Oh my God. No. I've only done 4,000 steps today and it's almost midnight. Hi, baby.
That's nothing to be ashamed about. 4,000 steps for someone her size, that is insane. You could basically triple that number because of her size. It's so much harder for her to do those steps than for anybody else because of her weight. So you could literally triple, maybe even quadruple those steps. So she shouldn't see those steps as a bad thing, because like for a person of her size, those kind of like those movements, they really do help a lot. Moving your body takes so much energy. So that's a good thing that she did that. But sucks to see that she's belittling herself for it.
It's just, I don't know what's going on. Today's Friday. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I have a wedding to go to, which I'm so excited. I'm super happy for the person who's getting married. I don't really know like what I can say about that, so I'm just not gonna say anything. But I'm super excited for that. And afterwards, well, obviously it's the person's marriage, so they got to choose what we're doing afterwards. We're all gonna go out to dinner, like a marriage dinner. I don't really know. I haven't been to many weddings, let me tell you. And then the next day after that is a birthday party for 2 people, and it's at a pizza place. So next few days I'm gonna be struggling, and I'm just gonna be here, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't really want to end this vlog yet. I might want to talk to you guys a little bit later, but as for right now, I'm way over 3,000 calories, way over, and my feet are swollen, my hands are swollen. I haven't drank like any water. I'm just doing really bad, really, really bad. So today I am going for a wedding. So I'm pretty much ready. We have to leave in about 15 minutes. So a little bit about yesterday, pretty much stuff that you already know. Oh, by the way, today is day 6. Is it? Yeah, today's day 6. A little bit about yesterday that you guys pretty much already know. Just a roundabout, like, I ate thousands and thousands and thousands of calories 2 days in a row. I didn't drink water. I'm super swollen. I just feel kind of like yesterday was really bad. Like I was just like, I felt in pain. Like my feet hurt worse than usual. The mixture of just like the constant walking and the mixture of being swollen. Like I felt lethargic. I felt just like sluggish. Like I couldn't do anything. My weigh-in today, I'm retaining a lot of water. Obviously, I gained true weight as well, just from how many calories I've been eating. It's day 6. I should be down easily 8 pounds, 5 pounds. I should be down weight. Instead, I've gained weight since I started this challenge. So I have a new starting weight. It seems like I just keep gaining. So my weight today, I've never weighed this much ever. I don't even want to say it out loud. It's weird. It seems too real when I say it out loud. My weight today was 500.6.
And that's depressing, dude. Like that's a lot of weight, dude. Like that sucks, honestly. That does suck. That does suck. It really does. But I feel like she saw that and felt defeated instead of inspired to do better. Does that make sense? I feel like her person is the type to do that, to feel as though her setbacks are gonna just be the end of her, the be all end all. When in reality, your setbacks, they're literally just your backstory and how you got just to where you are today. It's not gonna be written on your epitaph saying, "Oh, ate too much." No. It's gonna say, "I went down fighting." That's what it's gonna say. If you care. That's what it should say. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what that weirded me out. Um, there's no audio, so sorry
So
about
that
that.
means I'm up, what, like almost 3 pounds from yesterday. Only got about 4 hours of sleep, ate horribly, didn't drink any water. So I just wanted to show you guys this picture after the wedding. We all went out to eat. So there is Becky and I. I think that's such a cute picture of us. So I told you guys I'd tell you what I got to eat. I didn't choose healthy. Not surprised. I'll talk more about that later. I got some cheesy mashed potatoes. They were all right. And here I decided to get something different. It is flounder stuffed with crab stuffing topped with like a lobster cream. I don't know. I just wanted to try something different. Thinking about it now, obviously I should have just stayed on track. And I know a lot of people are upset with me and let down with me, and I'm sorry. I really am. So you guys saw what I ate at the restaurant. I also had a Caesar salad, which I forgot to take a picture of. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. And then there was like this appetizer that we got. It was croissants. So I had 3 of those as well. I wrote down, I have moments where I care, moments where I don't, almost as if I want food more than I want to lose weight. Then I have immediate regret. So what I meant by that is, I'm not even kidding. I reached over 500 pounds today and I didn't care. There's something wrong with that. There is something very scary about that. Why don't I care? There are people who reach 180 pounds and care. Why don't I care that I'm half of 1,000 pounds? Why don't I care? I feel like a lot of the time I stop focusing so much on the bad things that can happen to me while being morbidly obese, and I focus on fairy tale land. I don't focus on the fact that I can just drop dead any minute. I can have a heart attack. I can, get diabetes. I can die in my sleep. I could have sleep apnea. I forget these things because I don't think about them. And I feel
Yeah, she may not think about them, but at least she's aware. This is it's not good for her anxiety, but it's good for her to know that these things are real. This is real shit. This is what can happen to you. It will happen to you. You're not safe. You're not the exception. You're not healthy at every size. You're not going to be walking around doing yoga at 500 pounds. I don't care what anybody tells you. You're not. You're not going to be healthy being this weight. So much visceral fat. You are literally suffocating your own organs, and you're going to sit there and tell me that you're healthy. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. That's not the truth. As Amberlynn Reid said right here, you're living in fairy tale land if you believe it yourself. She says it herself. I'm in fairy tale land when I choose to not believe it, because that's what you're doing. It's fact. It's objective fact, not subjective. It's just truth, and it hurts to hear, sure, but it really is like that. Life isn't all rainbows and magic dust and pixies. It's just not.
like I need to think about those things more. I know that sounds crazy because I want just positivity in my life, but like, why don't I care? I need to care. And I feel like that's the issue. I need to love myself more, because I know if somebody I love, say my girlfriend, my mom, someone, my dad, my brother, if one of them weighed 500 pounds, I would care. And I'd be like, you can't keep doing this to yourself. So I need to find that love for myself. So something else I wrote down was I go back and forth between how many calories I should eat. When I eat too little, I binge. When I eat too much, I choose the wrong foods. So that's something else that frustrates me. I go very back and forth. One minute I'm like, you know what? Oh, Rarity's playing with the toy. One minute I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do, 1,500 calories so I can drop the weight quickly, so I can choose healthier foods, because healthier foods are lower in calories, salads, an orange, things like that are lower in calories. So you eat more to feel full. And that's me choosing more healthier options. So, but then if I'm like, okay, you know what, maybe I should just do 2,600 calories like my fitness pal wants me to do. But I find when I do have so many calories, I try my hardest to make healthy, breakfast, lunches, and dinners. But then I still have like 1,200 calories at the end of the night. And I'm like, if my goal is to eat 2,600 calories, then what do I do with these 1,200 calories? That's when I choose candy and, a Ben & Jerry's ice cream. That's when I choose the bad foods to fill all those extra calories. So I'm just having a hard time like finding what works for me. Something I've noticed is this challenge is no longer about how many steps a day I take. This challenge, well, if you guys are curious, it's 11:52 p.m. and I've taken 3,870, so nowhere near 8,000. But this challenge is no longer, a number on my Fitbit. It's no longer, I want to say it's no longer a number on the scale, but I feel like, obviously it is. This is a journey for me to lose weight and to get healthy. And all that ties into a number on the scale, but I feel like this is a journey to find what is right for me. And I feel like when I first started YouTube, I was so raw with my weight loss journey. And I feel like I'm coming back as that person again. For a while there, I stopped. I was very just like black and white. I didn't go within myself and share how I truly felt, and now I am. This is a journey of kind of like self-discovery and sharing with you guys the true struggles of what I am going through and what I go through behind closed doors. So what else I wrote was talk about what I ate tonight, how I had no second thoughts. Is it just a food addiction? Food makes me angry. Food makes me very angry. So on top of going to the restaurant today for like a lunch, for dinner I had Mexican food. And I ordered 3 extra sides of Mexican rice and I ate every single bit of it. And I felt I wasn't ashamed. I didn't care. There were no second thoughts. My food addiction is really bad lately. It seems like it's hard to like gain control, and I'm trying to find that control.
I was gonna say, sounds like food addiction to me, for being honest. But this is pretty much the whole video. I'm assuming she's gonna talk about more of it. We already know. But this is a long video. I didn't want it to be this long, but if you guys watched to the end of this, then just know that the reason I'm talking about her so much is because people like her, they truly do need attention. They need to know that what they're doing is not okay, and they need to get their shit together, but in an actually good way. Don't be an asshole, please. Don't. Just tell her some of the things that she could do better. Hell, you could even show her this video I'm recording right now. I guarantee you some of these things in here would help her. Especially what I said about the calorie deficient. That's the most important part. There's no fad diet, no nothing. Calorie deficient, that's where you need to be. That is the golden rule. It is. Whoever watches to like the 30-minute mark, thank you guys for watching, I guess. You guys are cool, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. It's up to you guys. You want to be cool or not. Can't really tell people what they should be these days. But, yeah, that'll be the end of the video. And thank you guys for watching. I'm going to do more on her, obviously. It's going to be some sort of like a Netflix series where, I talk about her. Maybe eventually I'll move on and talk about some other people. Uh, some other people kind of like. I'm not even kidding. This is her name. Her name is like Hungry Fat Chick. Might do a video on her. I think she does mukbang or something. I don't know. So who knows? It's up to you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. You can drop them in the comments. Let me know. So, but yeah, thank you guys again. It's already the 30-minute mark. Well, that might throw some of you off, but I'd recommend watching the whole thing. And if you did, love you. So, yeah, thanks again, guys.